kid in the booth. Yeah, we kill it, yeah, we kill it. Yeah, some flowers I do.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The first
what's
episode
up?
of the BeanDip Podcast. We're
We
here.
made it
Finally, we're here.
live and direct with everybody.
Literally everybody. Like, by the way, I'm Leo.
I'm Flako.
I'm Bean.
I'm Dip.
And we are the
Bean
BeanDip
Dip
Podcast.
Podcast. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Trying to get everybody welcomed in at this point, honestly. To see how
Yeah,
it goes.
man.
But
We are live on Facebook on the Bean Dip page. Look us up at the Bean Dip Podcast. We are live on TikTok at L_illegal. Literally, that's it.
Yeah, pretty much.
EL_I.
L-E-G-A.
I forgot to spell illegal,
Come
y'all.
on, bro. Come on now. Really? As long as we know each other already, you already forgot about it? Come
Oh,
on now.
man.
But I mean, this first episode, so it's going to be a little bit iffy, but we're going to come here with everybody.
EL_I.
How you going to do that right now, bro? Turn your volume down.
Hey, man, I'm just making sure we tuned in so we can see the comments with everybody.
But yeah,
We
I
got
guess
one viewer so far.
first topic of it we're going to talk about is Peso Pluma. The first first Mexican to represent Mexico at the VMAs. That's a very big moment for us. Well, for me it was, because I'm Mexican, he's Puerto Rican, but for us, I mean, that was a really big milestone that we actually reached out this past weekend.
That's a big
Well,
thing for
during
the
the week.
Latin community, man. That's a big thing, especially for when it comes to the Mexicans in the game. Because, you know, like, not throwing no shade on the Mexicans, but it's been, you guys have a lane that y'all stay in with your music.
I mean, yeah, because like usually, you know, for Hispanics, for Mexicans, it's usually just dancing music. That's it. We don't have anything else. But surprisingly, we're actually coming up in the game now.
Yeah.
Especially with Peso Pluma, he's the one that's been putting Mexicans on the map now.
Yeah. That's why I said he's been opening doors. He's brought y'all to a whole new marketing for the Mexican community. So.
I mean, the same thing with Mexican OT.
Oh man, Mexican OT, that's my guy. I love what he's doing because he's taking the rap game to a new level. Because now while there's been Mexicans throughout time that have hit, you know, big marketing and stuff like that in music, the Mexican OT, man, he's bringing it to the rap game, coming to the forefront of rap with it, like real good. So that's a big up for the Latin community just in general.
I mean, but you got to think like Mexican OT, like he's mainly mainly just rap just in general. Like it's nothing to do with like, what did you say it as? It's like a mixture, but he's mainly got like that Texan accent.
I really like Mexican OT because like I saw a video the other day where they were talking to him and it was like he sound like the baby. I don't really think he sound like the baby. He sound like a Mexican Kevin Gates to me.
No, I mean
Like his voice.
okay. I mean style wise, I'd say Little Baby. Like I mean, I can hear Little Baby when they said it. I was like, oh, I can hear it a little bit. To be honest, I ain't gonna lie. I could low key hear it a little bit. But Kevin Gates, no, because of the way his voice is.
Right.
Like Kevin Gates' voice is like deep, you know. Mexican OT, I'd give it him and Lil Baby sounded like at that point.
Not. I don't think he sound like Lil Baby.
I didn't say exactly, but I'm saying like
Dub Baby. I think they do the comparison of his flow.
Yeah, so I'm talking about like the flow and the sort of the style of
with
it.
Dub Baby. Lil Baby done got cold. He can't even. Dude, they've been canceling his shows and stuff because he ain't been selling tickets out. That shit is crazy to me.
Really?
For Lil Baby, Lil Durk, has canceled a few shows too, but it's crazy because Gunner's sold out right now.
How?
I don't know. His shows are sold out. His streams and his plays, he's got the top rap album.
Okay, that was very unexpected at that point. Honestly.
Yeah, snitches are prevailing. It's not good, but that's a subject for another day.
Wait, will we bring up 6ix9ine at that point too then?
No, leave that guy where he's at, man.
Leave it in the
we not
past.
bringing him up. Yeah.
Nah, I mean
yeah.
we wouldn't do that anyways, but
Yeah. I gotta adjust the camera
yeah,
for our live.
can't. It's already started. It's too late now at this point.
I'm not in it.
I know, so you're not in the one either.
Damn, I'm not in that one either.
Mm-mm.
What's up, TikTok Live?
But yeah, I mean, we just know next time we're just recording. That's it.
Right.
But we just want everybody to get into this with all of us at this point, so that's why we did it. But I mean, okay. I know you said you haven't been listening.
I'm going to fix it, bro. I have to.
This man. So, anyways, question for the audience then at this point. If you heard of Peso Pluma or Mexican OT, what's your favorite song from them? I'm just curious. Like, put it down in the comments. What is your favorite song by Peso Pluma or Mexican OT, if you heard of them at all? Or, literally shout out any other Hispanic artists that you've, heard of. Because, there's still, like, a lot of underground Hispanic artists that are coming up, but not a lot of people's been hearing about it. Oh, but, like, think about it, though. Freaking TikTok, for, like, music careers nowadays, is blowing up everybody. If you got a good song that's catchy on TikTok, you're blowing up. Like, if you really think about it.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Because I got some songs that, like, I've never heard of. And then when you tap on the actual song and see it's a full-blown artist, like, people start creating dances, trends. Like you said, if it's catchy and you can make it an intro to something, or you just make it a trend, like, you can literally, your song can go platinum through TikTok.
Exactly. I mean, Lily, that's how Mexican OT came up. Same thing with Peso Pluma. And now look at him.
Yeah, because I heard Mexican, the first time I came across Mexican OT was on TikTok. Real talk. Exactly. And then I went to his YouTube and fucking went crazy. Because I was like,
the first time I saw or heard of Mexican OT was when I heard La Cobra. That was the first song I heard, and I was like, dang, that's like a really catchy song. And it's like, you get a catchy song. Everybody can admit to this. If you get a catchy song, you're going to listen to that for a good, like, month straight, minimum. At least.
Yeah, definitely. If I hear a good enough song that I have to look up what the song is just based off of that little clip, I'm on that song.
Or it's like saying, you remember how you finally heard a favorite song and then you caught up, then you got attracted to it for a minute?
Man, what? Like, I seen it. I heard the favorite song on TikTok. Never actually looked at it, and you was like, yeah, that's Lil Tusi, whatever. And I was like, let me look this song up, and now I'm on him. I'm on him. Like, his catalog isn't as strong as that song, but he's good. Like, he's good enough to listen to.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really listen to any of his music except for my favorite song. I ain't gonna lie.
I came on to YouTube, clicked his name, and let it just play. And there was a couple of other songs, but I went to my iTunes account and then looked on there to see what iTunes gave me. I found a couple of good ones. Like, favorite song is literally favorite song. Like hands down. Like, you don't get any more realer with the title than that. But yeah, definitely.
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. So, like, question: out of all your songs for Mexican OT, then what would you say is your favorite for Mexican OT?
Cowboy Killer.
I figured.
Only because, like, out of everything else I heard, at one point, I felt like there was this repetitive flow. And then it was like this year, he's been, like, just taking it to another level. Like, tapping into his artist part. So, Cowboy Killer to me was like...
It was like a change up, pretty much.
Yeah, it was a switch up from the norm. And I liked it. I was like, okay, I can
yeah, I'm not gonna lie, cause usually his all other songs, like you said before, is like mainly just rap and this the good flow though and everything. But then when you hear Cowboy Killer, it's like bringing like a straight like Southern theme to it, like an actual Texan theme to it.
Hey, Texas music, I feel like when I was growing up, we had Paul Wall, what was his name, Mike Jones. We had the whole Swisher House. Like, all those guys were big. And then, I don't know, bro, like, Atlanta took over the rap scene. And now I feel like Texas is like, hold on, bro, because there's another Mexican dude. His name's D-Baby. He don't do nothing in Spanish, but his shit is nice. You hear a lot of pain and stuff in his music. So, somebody just said, can't really see you in the podcast.
Well, on the main camera you can, but the other cameras really can't.
Right. I'm going to try to fix this camera one last time.
Alright, bro.
Like, I know it looks bad me getting up like this, but I got to, cause
I mean, you guys do what you gotta do sometimes, guys. Like, at that point, you might as well go ahead and adjust the other one too.
this is gonna be hard to do.
Bro, you might as well go ahead and just give up at that point. Like, like we should. Yeah, all these good little technical difficulties at this point.
We working out all the kinks, y'all. Y'all know how it goes.
No, not really. Usually everybody's already set up, ready to go, but not us today.
Hey, man, we are independent in the game, so people gonna have to bear with us on that detail. But I'm about to fix it. We
No,
get back in.
maybe you should have been in the bathroom so long. We should have been good to go.
This guy. When I pulled up, he was in the bathroom. What are you talking about?
Hey, we talking about you. We ain't talking about me. At this point, hey, just go ahead and give up at that point for real.
Well, the problem is, it's a live camera, so it's not the same as.
Well, you gotta think though. Why don't you literally have it posted up exactly where the other camera is?
Where, up here?
Yeah, pretty much. Like you literally like.
I don't think it's gonna make the biggest difference, bro. But go. What you talking about?
No, at that point you might as well go ahead and just keep it where it was, sort of. At that point, because that's way too high.
Not necessarily, bro. Technical difficulties, y'all. We coming back.
I see that.
We coming back.
Like.
This is an off-brand Apple charger, by the way.
Hey.
I can tell by how it fits.
Set it up and sit your behind down.
Well, if people can't see us on the live and they're complaining, bro, we gotta have it set up right.
Well, I think the only thing that really matters is actually the main camera.
Right, the one that we're actually recording on.
Yeah. That's what we should have stuck with in the first place. It seems like at this point.
Yeah, this isn't fucking working. There's no way to get us both because it's the camera sitting straight up. Technical difficulties, people. But no. Oh, we back in the game.
Okay, then you better go ahead and fix the one camera that you just messed up.
Oh, the one that I wasn't in over here either?
I'm just literally just push it back at that point. And just angle it. At that point. I didn't care who was in it, honestly, at that point. Literally turn it towards your way at that point. Don't turn it towards me. Turn it towards you.
Trying to make it to where we're both still in it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We're back.
Literally technical difficulties.
Little technical difficulties, okay? Only because we're going live.
Yeah.
For the next broadcast, we won't be doing a live. We're just trying to get interactive with you guys. That's all.
That's the main reason why this is the way it is at the moment.
But I'm back. I'm back in the game now. You can somewhat see me now better. So let's get back to it, man. So guys, the Beandip Podcast. We are the founders of the Beandip Podcast.
But we're not the only people here, though. We do have our manager.
We do have a third party that's a part of this. She has played a good role. She helped us get the furniture together. She's out working our networking for us, so we can get a couple possible sponsors and some people involved in it. We're looking for hey, if y'all out there and y'all got people that make banners, hit us up.
Yeah, we do need a banner back here, though. Honestly, surely do need a banner back there. I'm not liking the naked space back there. I ain't gonna lie. But hey, what about the iPhone 15 though?
So iPhone 15. If you don't, this is me. This is just me speaking. I've had the iPhone 14 for just exactly about a year now. From what I have understood, if you got the iPhone 14, you don't have to rush to get the iPhone 15 unless you do want the next level. I feel like the iPhone 15 is for those that didn't get the 14 that's like on the 12 and 13 still.
Well, I mean, because I did a little bit of research on it. I'm not gonna lie. I see a few upgrades with iPhone 15 though. The camera's pretty much the same. I'm not gonna lie. The camera's pretty much the same, but it's the cord chip. That cord chip,
right.
That processor.
Everybody's going to the C charger now.
Yeah, that too. And apparently it's gonna be like it's supposed to charge like 3 times as fast too, and everything else. Is what I was. But like, the titanium build too is a little bit different.
That was the top thing I read, because I'm not gonna name my phone company, but I was on the app earlier paying my bill, and it gave me the offer. Pre-order iPhone 15. The first thing you see is the titanium. That is the first thing you see about it.
But
So,
all that is bringing back like the freaking. All that is the mix from the like iPhone 6. It's pretty much what it is.
I think I had a. Did I have an iPhone 6? I remember I had an iPhone 7 Plus.
Because it's pretty much the same type of thing. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Look, I'm not gonna lie. With Apple though, it's pretty much they pretty much mix in the phones. It's like the same thing, but they're bringing stuff back from the old one, mixing in with the new stuff. It's pretty much. I think that's the reason why I went with Samsung for a while, because actually Samsung changed up their styles with their phones.
That's why I had went to that Galaxy Note 9 when I came home and I was with the homie or whatever. I was like, yo, what's the best cell phone I can get right now? His wife had the latest iPhone. I don't remember what iPhone it was at that time. And he had a Galaxy Note 9. He took the little pencil out, started playing with it. I'm going in. I'm like, oh man, I like this. I went to the iPhone and I was like, I'm a little bored. Like, I've had this before. So I was like, let me get the Note 9. I bricked the Note 9.
How?
Because I do so much I live from my phone.
See, I mean, but like, I mean, yeah, I get that. Okay, I get that. I'm not gonna lie.
Like I live from the phone to the point where it was like one day it blacked out on me, and it wouldn't charge nothing. Took it to the store. They was like, oh, you bricked it. I just still pay for the whole phone. At that point, I went back to iPhone because it was the option at the time. I didn't want to get another Galaxy Note 9 after what happened. I never had an iPhone freeze, brick up. The only problem I've had with the iPhone is memory. That's it. But now I've learned to get the one with the highest memory I can get at that time, Mr. Terabyte.
Oh, me?
Yeah, I'm calling you out. You greedy with the data. A terabyte. I didn't even know phones came with the terabytes.
Want your cookie now or later?
I'll take my goddamn cookie, bro.
You wasn't actually supposed to take the cookie, but okay, you just really ate my whole cookie.
I really ate this motherfucker.
You really just took my cookie and just like snatched it out of my hand. How you really finna take my cookie out of my hand and literally snatch it out of my hand? Like, seriously. How does that work? Was it good at least?
It was amazing, y'all. That was a good little cookie. What's that, Chips Ahoy?
Bro, that's an off-brand.
Hey, them little off-brand, what's that like? Where you bought that at? You bought that at Ollie's?
Like,
Them little off-brand. Hey, y'all. Tell y'all something right now. We're going to get on this topic. I know people that live by name brands when it comes to food. And don't get me wrong. When you're a cook or when you're making specific dishes, yes, you got to go specific. Like, I feel like with seasonings, cheese, whatever. Them off-brand cereals, off-brand cookies, them little off-brand candies, man, them things be banging. I don't care what nobody say. Granted, you can't make me replace a Reese's Pieces with nothing. But I be going to the little hood stores, and you be seeing them little off-brand, even the off-brand chips. Off-brand chips be banging too.
you're not wrong. You're not wrong there. I can't lie, because especially those like little cheddar cheese chips and everything. And pretty much any off-brand. I mean, honestly, but the only thing, you know how to switch, they would make off-brand Doritos. But they don't.
Off-brand chips be banging too.
Like, honestly, Doritos is what I want, some off-brand Doritos, and see what it tastes like. But no, dude. It's like, remember what I said earlier, bro? We gotta stay humble. Like, literally humble. You remember? That's gonna be like a little saying now. It's like, stay humble.
Stay humble.
It's for my buddy Dennis, because, like, I don't know what his saying was. He just said it one night when he came over, and it was like, stay humble and stay with us. Like, every time we see each other, because, like, he travels and stuff, like, for doing, like, concerts and stuff like that. So every time I see him, like, on vacation, I'm like, hey, bro, I see you living your best life. Stay humble, though.
So we got some comments in the live. Shout out my boy Tyler Boyd. He said Hit List, Mexican LT is his song. I know we jumped away from the Mexican LT peso thing, but he said Hit List. Shout out to Yvette, who said Android forever. We're not gonna do the Android iPhone debacle. That will be an episode. I stick with my guns. I stick with my iPhone. No slight to the Android users. Before y'all start throwing shade, yes, you guys are responsible. Samsung is responsible for the iPhone cameras. I don't have the full details, histories, and specs. I know that to be true. Everybody's going to C chargers now. Cool, we all joining the same
But
team.
guess who started the C charger gang at that point? Samsung.
Samsung started it, so
And it's weird how it literally just went from a Samsung to an iPhone 14.
salute on that. But you said Team Android, house divided, Team iPhone. Your son is Team iPhone with me. Your mama's Team iPhone with me. We all got iPhones in the house. Love you, but Team iPhone won on this one.
I mean, technically I can say I'm in the middle.
We also because you're still
still
the owner with both. I told you, man, if I can get another Note, I gladly keep the Note and the iPhone too, for real.
I would too. Why not? I can see that exactly perfect going on.
Apple, my buddy on here, my buddy Ben said, Apple uses 89% Samsung hardware. I don't know the percentage, but I do know it's a majority of the iPhone software.
He's bringing up like details. We just
yeah. And to my boy Carlos, shout out Carlos for tuning into. Bro, our topics are all over the place. We are just talking. This is the first episode, so we ain't here getting our feet wet, bro. We talking about whatever. To all of our live people, yo, suggest the topic y'all would like to talk about. Any questions? Anything? This podcast is
this is our first podcast episode where we're going to be going live to literally introduce ourselves so you can see us live and everything. But we might go live a few times like in the future, but like for the past maybe next few episodes we're just going to be strictly recording. But for this certain first episode, we just want to interact with literally everybody. We wanted everybody to get in touch in the episode. That's the reason why it was like we're having technical difficulties because of the camera angles and stuff.
Yvette said, Android forever. Y'all all suck. I'll see you when I get home. But
hey, you better stop. You're not getting dinner tonight if you quit talking like that. Hey, it's all right. Hey,
my boy Carlos said I'm guardian of the galaxy, so I guess I know where you stand in the Apple Android argument. That's cool. Still got love for you.
Hey, Yvette, it's all right, bro. Whatever you making for dinner, just give me his plate. I'll take it. At that point, you can just go play with Gabby.
But I told you we had them meatball subs, bro.
Bro, chill.
You can't eat that though.
Yeah, I can. It's the weekend. Don't look at me like that.
No. I'm just saying because I'm trying to the meal thing that you do, the meal prep. I didn't know if that went against your meal prep. That's why I didn't offer you one.
Oh yeah, no, it does go against my meal prep. I don't care. It's the weekend though.
If I would have known that, I would have bought you one.
Maybe.
Is that why you didn't the other day when we was at? I was like, yo, you want something? You was like, no, I'm good. Is that because you like during the week you stick to that regimen?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Even though I didn't stick to it yesterday when we went to Little Mexico.
Hey,
we're not gonna talk about Little Mexico right now because I low key want to get on a little bit on Little Mexico, but you know what? Why not?
Plaza Fiesta. That was the first time I've been there, y'all.
I finally took him I was like, all the Hispanics know in Georgia, especially in Georgia, everybody knows about Plaza Fiesta, but I call it the little nickname Little Mexico. Because it actually is. You can literally walk in. Like, we're going to do a video in there. We're going to do a few skits in there later on. But if you walk in there, and everybody who's been to Mexico, it just feels like home. Even him, he's never been to Mexico, but he's Puerto Rican. But
I have. I have been to Mexico.
Okay.
I've been to Cancun 3 times. We can't talk about that, but I've been to Cancun a few times.
I was trying my cookies, so you have to wait for a cookie for
Anyways, hey, shout out to my big bro Huddy. Tuning into the live, commenting, another Galaxy lover. My whole family on here commenting, and they all Galaxies, man. Let's see. Silk, Ford, Broski, Android lover too. Man. Okay, first of all, whoever just Yvette commented Roll Tide. We not gonna do that.
Let's go.
Go Dogs, first of all.
Roll Tide.
That's why we still undefeated, even though it's only been 2 games. What, 2 games?
Don't talk to me.
Y'all lost the last game. Hey, but I'm mad at y'all for that.
I know. I don't know how we lost to Texas, to be honest.
I feel it's that quarterback. This will be for a whole other.
You cannot say nothing about our quarterback. Your first string quarterback was booty cheeks.
I'm not taking anything off our quarterback. I'm saying y'all need to take him out and put the other guy in.
I know.
What's his name? Whatever his name. I don't have the names on deck. I was with the Alabama folk. I watched the Georgia game in the Alabama house this weekend. It was crazy. It was a full Alabama house. They was even mad. It was like, yo, take him out, put the other guy in. He wasn't. He's like he was playing scared. It's like when he threw. I don't know, man. I got so used to watching Bryce. I got so used to watching Bryce on y'all's team, and Bryce was a sharpshooter. I was scared of Bryce. Even as a Georgia fan, I was scared of Bryce. That dude was tough.
Tell me about it.
Dude was tough.
I'm not gonna lie though, but hey, wait until championship time though.
Shout out Bella. She commented. She said I did good with those chairs. Yes, you did.
Appreciate it, Bella.
This mintage. And for so y'all know what the definition of mintage is. It's
Also,
minty and vintage. I like to combine. I make up words. I have my own vocabulary. These are mintage, classic, antique, pleather.
Yeah, shout out to manager Bella for the chairs. Not gonna lie.
Them dogs in a 3-year stream roll mode. Hey Carlos, I love you for saying that. Thank you. I'm just reading the live comments, my dog.
That's what's up. Okay, it's whatever.
Roll Tide. I fuck with y'all.
Okay,
Fuck with y'all until y'all go against us, for real. Like once y'all go against us, then of course it's Georgia till I die. When I see y'all play though, I try to root for y'all because I don't like Texas at all either. I was hoping that y'all would have clapped them cheeks.
Honestly. I mean, but you got to think that we did have a tough time last year with Texas too. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we lost to Texas too last year. I think once, the year before that.
Ain't gonna lie, last long the Dogs and Falcons are known for effing up.
Yeah, you got to think Falcons effed up in the Super Bowl when they had that one chance to go.
Nah, first of all, we gonna, you know what? Story time. Because the Falcons, if I ever see Matt Ryan, if I ever catch you, dog, we gonna have a conversation, dog. You owe me about 4 boxes full of store canteen. I was locked up when we went to the Super Bowl. I had 3 boxes, honey buns, sodas. I had everything you could think of, bro.
You gambling and jailing on the Super Bowl, bro?
First of all, I thought the stars aligned. I said, man, we got the new Ben Stadium. We made it this far. It's going to be our year. Like, the football gods are going to hand this to us. Yes, we're going up against Brady, but I'm like, yo, this is universe. This is supposed to happen. So I'm watching the game. I'm like, yo, we up. I'm like, all right, bet. I was up all night tattooing. So I'm like, yo, I'm about to get me a nap. I decided to take a nap, bro. I woke up because the whole pod fell off. The temperature was off. It was silent. I wake up. Every Falcons fan in the dorm is staring up at the TV, bro. Salty faces everywhere. I'm like, what's going on? I walk up and I see the score. 3rd quarter. Couple minutes left. I'm like, yo, how? How did this happen? I betted with this dude. His name was Gangsta Grandpa. Old white dude. Had Moreland Avenue tattooed on his arms. Good dude. He's running around, hopping from table to table. He jumping on people's beds. He about to get beat up. He's like, it's Brady time. It's Brady time. That's literally all he's saying. He walk over to my bunk and he's like, I'll take my food now. I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to start a riot. I'm like, y'all go to the hole today. I'm about to set it off. Gotta respect the bet. I lost 3 boxes of food. I'm such a good dude, though, that everybody was like, yo, we give you a couple soups out the box. They left me with enough soups to get to store day. I was mad, bro. I was so disappointed in the Falcons.
No, you... Okay, look, I was gonna say a little bit of story time too, cause look, I'm not gonna lie, I was really hyped up. I was chilling my mom, okay, and I was chilling a few buddies too. We were watching the game too. I'm not gonna lie, I was like, okay, first half, I'm pretty sure if I remember right, it was first half, we were doing really good. We were doing amazing, and then second half, we freaking choke. Like, tell me how. I mean, like, I didn't bet nothing on. Like, I feel bad for your honey buns, cause I wouldn't have given those honey buns, but hey, you know.
Miss Freshly's honey buns, dog.
No. Really, bro?
That thick ass layer of icing over it. Man, fuck my blood sugar up. But I used to put peanut butter over them guys. I used to melt the chocolate bar over it.
No, bro.
Yeah, when you locked up, that is
it's like a little piece of heaven right there.
That is like fine cuisine of the dessert world.
Dang. Hey. Okay.
Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace to them. That whole box.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm praying for you a little bit at that point. I've been praying for you.
Bro, I was mad, bro. What's crazy is everybody in the dorm bought white T-shirts, and like a homie of mine made money drawing the Falcons logos on people's shirts. Like we was really turned. You know what it was to walk to Childline. We had to take all our Falcons gear off. I told everybody we can't leave the dorm like this. I don't want to hear shit. I ain't even go to the yard that day. I was like, I ain't talking to nobody, bro.
I mean, cause like think about
And we
it.
got night yard that day. We got night yard.
I mean,
that
because
day.
think about it. We can actually like even though I don't root for the Falcons, it's still amazing that our home team made it to the Super Bowl. And I was like, dang, we're gonna be representing the A this year. That bring the Super Bowl home, and then they fucking choke. How the fuck you gonna choke?
And you see that's my problem. I'm a home team supporter. Like I was raised in Georgia, so any Georgia team except Georgia Tech, I support.
I was gonna say I was like be a realist.
From Hawks, Falcons, Braves, Bulldogs. Those are my guys. Hawks had like a little hot string too. Okay, we ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Falcons, I lost all hope with them. When Sunday comes, I make one post on Facebook. I don't even talk shit. I just, hey, rise up. I'm going to support my dudes. When we won last weekend, I was like, hey. I was like, yo. Alabama lost, but the Falcons won? I said, something's coming.
Don't talk to me, bro.
Something's coming, and we not ready for it, bro.
I know. Tell me about it, dude. Trust me. Tell me about it.
So,
But I'm not gonna lie. I was laughing a little bit when everybody, because it was on the news afterwards. Everybody was ripping off their Falcons. Go ahead and get the Super Bowl shirts already. There, everybody was literally throwing them away, and like Walmart, Target, everybody literally had to box up everything because they already had them on the shelves and like hanged up and everything ready to go.
what?
Yeah, dude, it was a big segment on the news, dude. Like every store was so confident that Falcons was gonna win that year that they already had everything ready to go in Walmart, Target, and other stores ready to go.
Good Lord.
That's how I was like. And then you gotta think, and then literally after the Falcons lost, did you not see it? Like everybody was, oh my god, he was
No, we saw the whole broadcast. There was cable. We used to get movies, everything in there. So they had the game on both big screens.
No, but I'm talking like
Once
the
I
after,
saw that
I'm talking
we
like the after
lost.
effect on the news though. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh nah, I ain't watched.
Yeah, because
after the game went off, like it's almost like the whole dorm died.
Because like I like on the news, like literally everybody literally was like taking everything and just throwing them. Like most people literally like if you seen like it was like a big cleanup that they had to do. Like they were literally like everything was literally trashed. They had every jersey, every shirt, pretty much any Falcons like souvenirs was just trash at that point. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still.
If y'all can see the live comment, my boy Angel Otero said the voice quality is bad on the live. Hey, if you on the Facebook live, we apologize for the Facebook quality. Our microphones are actually connected to the main camera where we're gonna upload the episode. So, Ángel, gracias. Mala mía, loco, que la calidad está mal, mi hermano. Estamos tratando, pero para la próxima, ¿me entiende? That's my Puerto Rican bro right there. That's my guy. Ángel Otero, like wherever he goes, bro, he good with me. Like I got him. That's my guy. I love that dude.
I mean, we all got people like that. I mean, think about it. If you really think about it, we all got a few group of people that we would drop anything for. No matter if it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. If they call us or they text us and say, hey, I need you, dropping it. But back in the day, they used to be me a lot of, like with everybody, I used to be that way. But nowadays, I'm not. I mean, because you got to think. It's like, if they're not going to do the same thing for you, why give them the same amount of effort?
In that subject, my friends list is, I used to be a dude, I hung out with everybody, kicked it with everybody. Yeah. I was everywhere with everybody. And I always, my problem was is I expected me out of them. Like if I knew you had a problem, however dangerous the problem or ridiculous or stupid, yo, come get me. Let's do what we got to do. Let's get this problem resolved. But then it was like, yo, when I was in shit, nobody pick up the phone. Nobody want to help. And then I be in my feelings because I'm like, dang, like yo, I went through it with you. You can't go through it with me.
I mean, it's exactly. Because you got to think, everybody tells me, you know everybody. Yes, I know everybody. Does not mean I fuck with everybody.
Yo, but my problem was, and I admit now, is I had to also improve my quality of people. I also was quick to welcome everybody. And I knew that you might be shiesty on the block, but you hadn't been shiesty towards me. So I was cool.
I mean, that's the reason why when people tell me stuff about other people, I don't judge. I judge you how I meet you, because there might have been a reason why you did that to them.
Oh, I can't deal with no. I hate somebody that is a hater and transfers their hate. Like, like you just said, I'm not gonna go off of what somebody. I need to see for myself. Now, if multiple people say the same thing, I'm careful with you. Keep a distance. I also, like I said, but I don't judge. If one person comes to me like, "Oh shit, you was hanging out with Joe Blow," hey, bruh, I don't da 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 da. I'm like, okay, that was with you. Let me see what. Let me get him my tune in for myself.
I mean, because like if you really think about it, because like I said, there might have been a reason why they acted towards that person, because maybe that person did them dirty, and that's the reason why they're acting towards them like that. That's the reason why I will never judge anybody unless I get to know you first. But then the bad part is though, sometimes you know how it is. They literally warned you ahead of time, and then you figured it out for yourself.
That's another problem I think I have is I'm a big benefit of the doubt type person too.
I mean, because like it's like me and you, we always try to look for the good in people, no matter what. No matter if everybody, it's like saying if you're that one person that everybody hates in the city, we'll still give you that chance just because I haven't got to know you yet. And then like if other people judge me that, like I don't care. To me, he's a good person. That person's a good person, no matter he, she, whatever. It doesn't matter. And if you don't like him, that's okay. But it's my life. I can
I
talk to and do everything we want.
I really hate when people warn you, but the person they warn you about does good by you for such a long period of time, and then they finally do what you were warned about. But like years
oh
later,
my, you're right.
that happened in this fucking city. I was warned by all the cats I used to hang around, and every single one of them did me dirty. Especially when I got locked up. And what's crazy is I still forgave them because I was like,
You're a forgiving person.
I'm a forgiving person. Then I fucked up. And it was on me, my fuck up, when I let them all back in. And they did the same thing over. That's why you don't see me rolling with none of them folks no more. Fucking with none of them. There's very few select that I keep in touch with. And it's because even in the midst of all the shit happening, there was understandings, with certain things. But like other folks in this, man, fuck them, bro.
I mean, it's the same way because like back in the day, I used to like I said do everything for anybody, anything and everything. You call me, I'm there immediately there. But then I can't. But I didn't like realize like my heart is just so kind and whatever to certain people. Like I just let people like to keep running me over and over and over, like no matter what. But then it's weird because we're the type of people sort of who don't even ask for help even when we need help. Anyways, we just like helping. We try to literally figure it out for ourselves. 99% of the time.
Yeah.
But then, like when you call them, they're like, "I'm busy." But then you find out they're not busy. They just didn't want to help you, and it itches me the wrong way.
I put myself in a hole though, and it's so hard to be there because you jump into that like what you just said. I get it on my own. I don't ask nobody for help. Then it came to a point where I didn't trust nobody, so I had to get it on my own. Obviously, the methods of me getting it though wasn't right. I had to figure the game out. And then last year, not wanting to ask nobody for help and going head first into the situation I was facing, I ended up damn near homeless. Like if it hadn't been for the broski, I tell you I hang out all the time, telling me, "Yo, come back home. Like we got you, even if you on the couch." And like, bro, just this time last year, what are we in September?
Yeah.
Bro, this time last year, I was on my sister's couch. I had a job, but my car note was backed up. Job wasn't paying shit. My background was messing me up. I'd get hired on in these jobs, work 2 or 3 weeks, and then the temp agency be like, "Oh, the company don't hire felons." I'm like, "Yo, I've been working here for 2 weeks already." Boom, I'm out of a job.
I mean, yeah, we've all had stuff like that. Like, I mean, I was in your boat like around like 2 3 years ago. Same way, lost everything. We lost our house, lost everything. At that point, slept in the truck for a little bit, and lived in a crack hotel off the Moreland exit, literally, for almost a year. And then I finally got this place and haven't turned back since. But ever
Bro
since
keeps
then.
saying the audio. It's the live audio. They're not hearing us one bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He said that we sound like we are far away.
We are.
And there are moments where he can hear us, but there are moments where they can't.
I got an idea for next time I got it.
Yeah, I mean, I thought about bringing the live closer to us,
No, no,
like
no,
right
no.
over here or
I got
something.
it. I got it. We're gonna get mics hooked up for all of them. We're gonna get
Well, we would definitely discuss that
yeah,
when we get off air.
yeah, for sure. But I want to talk about something else. No, I mean you wanted to bring us something. What you got in your mind? What you got in your mind at the moment?
For the first episode, man, I just kind of wanna I don't know, bro, give people like what the mission of the podcast
Okay.
is.
All right. Then I got you on that one. Pretty
Like
much.
I know you got your mission, I got mine, but they pretty much kind of
I mean,
intertwined. So
yeah, no, they collide. So my thing with the podcast is like it helps us, talking. We're talking to each other, but maybe like the stories that we're telling can relate to y'all, and maybe help you in some kind of way. That like us, we're gonna be coming on more deeper subjects soon. We're just going on like trending topics right now, or just topics that come on top of our head at the moment. But we're gonna get more into more deeper details coming later on. So, cause like it's like some people that we known for a long time, that who don't talk about their certain events and stuff, and we're talking right here. They can relate to us from afar and don't have to say nothing, but they can just relate to us now since we're literally. Cause I'm not ashamed to talk about what I've been through or anything like that. Even though, cause some people are telling us like, hey, why are you putting your business out there? I mean, it's like it's no different than like you telling somebody in confidence, and then they spread it around anyways. Might as well go ahead and come out of your mouth about it.
right,
But I
right.
mean, there are certain events that we probably will not touch about ourselves, but we'll get to things that could possibly help out other people in certain situations.
Right, right. I think for me, uh, watching podcasts has been entertaining, educational. I think so much. Not to mention some of the people that are in charge of these podcasts, like Joe Budden, Theo Vaughn,
Logan
Joe
Paul.
Rogan, who
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul. I'm trying to. There's a guy that did this interview with Shia LaBeouf. I forgot his name. He was on. He's an actor, really good man. I gotta get his name, but watching some of these podcasts to me has moved me in a different way because, like on the podcast, you get to see more in depth stuff with that person. Not to mention the people they bring on, but the stuff that they discuss. I think this podcast is perfect just to give perspective. I also want to provide a place where
Safe
people can
space.
come and talk to. I can give my stories, you can give your stories. My story might affect the next person, change their day. Your story might.
Like
Your story might affect me and whoever we bring on, vice versa.
I would
But
say because like that song you was talking about that you made about that person.
yep, I've been doing music since I was 14. Of course, every guy doing music wants to
Blow
be
up.
big. He wants to blow
But
up.
who doesn't though?
I've never blown up. I've always had, I guess, what you call the local fame, and I've always
But there's
had to.
nothing wrong with that though. I mean, like literally, this podcast is not for us to be famous or whatever. I mean, if it blows up, it blows up. But like, we're literally just here. Like, I
Bro,
mean,
this is therapy.
yeah, literally, pretty much. There.
This is self therapy. This is a safe place. We welcome guests. If you want to be on the podcast, like
Just let us know.
just talk to us. If we take topic suggestions because there's nothing we want to talk. We there's nothing we don't want to talk about. We have opinions on everything. Like we gonna talk about politics. We gonna talk about racism. We gonna talk about mental health. We gonna talk about trauma. We gonna talk about relationships. We gonna talk and not just relationships with your spouse, friendship relationships, family relationships, work relationships. Like there's nothing we not gonna talk about on here.
But I mean, it's not like it's like if you give us a topic, and then like if we're like okay, we can so that's something we can talk about. I mean, but in general, we're literally talking about anything. If we can do a little bit of research and stuff on it, we'll talk about it.
Right, right,
I mean,
right,
because it's like if you want to hear something, yeah, of course we're gonna talk about it. Why not? I don't see why not.
right, right. And we still gonna keep it comical. We're gonna have all types of content too. Like we've already got a couple of videos up and going. We're gonna be adding them to the shorts on YouTube. They're pretty funny. So we out here. Not only are we doing the podcast, but we out here creating content, doing different videos. Y'all just stay tuned. It's a journey for us. We want y'all to come on the journey with us. It's gonna be a fun time. So y'all are gonna hear wild stories, serious stories, funny stories. Like y'all gonna see who Leo and Flako are
But
in real time.
but the thing is though, it's behind the scenes because like you gotta think people know us. They're not gonna know us until now. Like they're really gonna know us now. Like all like because you gotta think about it. You're out in public. Like people know me. Like people know us. Like we're two different generations though.
Right.
I'm the younger generation. You're the older generation. So but people know me because obviously
I am a millennial.
yeah. What
He's
he's trying to say is
Gen X.
What he's trying to say is he's a fossil.
I'm fossil.
Yeah.
He's so disrespectful. See, this is what happened when you don't spank your children.
Really?
This is what happened when you don't spank your
You really
children.
want to talk about spanking?
You ain't get beat enough.
Yo, that's crazy. Hey, I think those chains hurt.
When I was born, right, on the island of Puerto Rico, the babies, right, we had to swim to America.
You're not Mexican. You just get a plane ticket and come over here.
So I was too broke to afford planes. I had half a surfboard.
Half a surfboard.
I had half a surfboard.
What happened to
I had three diapers and a coconut full of infant milk, and I had to swim to the island with that.
How you, dude? Your arms couldn't. You'd be like this, like.
You got to think we was floating in liquids. It ain't nothing, bro. Bro, my best friend was a shark. I was 6 months with a shark as my best friend.
Did you find Nemo when he was out there though?
Nah, bro, Nemo wasn't even around back then, bro.
What about Little Mermaid?
I was Free Willy, bro.
Oh, you chilled with him? How's he doing? Well, how was he doing back then?
I think he's dead. I don't know. I don't know how long whales live for. I went to SeaWorld and seen him one time.
Really, bro? Seriously?
That's why I swim so well. It's not just because I'm Puerto Rican. Like I had to fight for my life to get here. And then when I got to Florida, they thought I was Cuban. They tried to deport me. They literally shoved me in a box of bananas, tried to send me back. But I was a fighter.
Hey, at least you weren't hungry though. And at least you know you found your favorite toy.
The fuck?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you do.
I don't.
Don't lie. Come on, bro. Yeah, that's why you're looking down. Go ahead and just change the subject real quick at that point, because you already know.
I don't feel so old, bro. My homie said he's almost 50. Carlos, you 50? Nah, bro.
Yeah.
I don't believe my homie 50.
I mean, you gotta think though. Like I'm 22.
Nobody asked you how old you are, you young. You just started.
Okay, how old are you then?
34. Oh, we lost signal on the live.
But then you're trying to fit in with the younger crowd, though.
I wonder if the phone died.
Probably. Well, we just had to keep it at that then, honestly.
Anyways,
I told you this is a fossil, bro. You're literally finna go through menopause, bro. We already talked about this.
As long as you're there every step of the way, that's all that counts, man.
I don't know about that. It's like saying I feel like you're going through like that midlife crisis, like because you're trying to dress up as like a teenager now. But it's okay. I'll still support you.
I want to disconnect that phone.
Too
This is
late.
waiting for live signal.
Oh, too late now.
TikTok's still going. Have you checked the comments on TikTok?
I cannot check the comments on TikTok. Actually, I haven't disrealized I've been talking.
Oh, I thought you could.
I thought I did too.
Oh, we're back.
But yeah.
The live is back.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. That's pretty gonna go. But, and also, I forgot this month.
48 minutes.
We've been in for 48 minutes.
48. That's
There's no
crazy. It doesn't feel like it.
There's no way.
It says we went live 48 minutes ago.
Dang. Well, I told
I'm
you.
not mad about it.
I'm not mad about it either. Like, and I'm like, you gotta think we could literally do this all night, literally. You know, I don't know if I could look at you for that long, but yeah, I gotta. Yeah.
So disrespectful.
What?
So disrespectful.
I'm just being honest, dude. Be realistic, dude. When am I not honest with you?
I don't know. I think you be lying sometimes.
Me lying?
Maybe. I don't know. I know what you be lying about.
Yeah, I do too.
Talking about some you ain't got no hoes.
You really want to break that up right now?
No.
Hey, look. We know we ain't got no hoes because we try to go find them at Best Buy, and guess what? They were nowhere to be found. We look behind the Legos. We look in the freaking washing machine, the fridge. We ain't find nothing. We are two childs of God. Everybody knows that.
The boy said you cut out at my age blast. How old you thought I was?
But see, look. Pause. We're childs of God. We have done nothing.
I am a reformed, born again child of God.
Okay, he's reformed. I'm just a child of God in general. Everybody knows this.
I
Everybody that knows me knows I'm a child of God.
I try my best. And Carlos, I thought you was probably like at most 37. Like real talk. Just addressing that real quick. Trying to keep up with my live comments.
But I mean, yeah, I mean, this is actually, I love doing this. It's just natural now. And honestly, it's our first episode, but it feels so natural.
It feels good, bro. It feels good. I'm ready to
expand it.
I'm ready to make this. I'm ready to make this more than just this. Like, this is the first episode, so of course we haven't gotten a chance to really give you guys, like, you guys are getting the season sprinkled on it right now, but we still marinating. There's a lot of ideas we still have to bring to the podcast. There's a lot of discussions. Obviously, with time, you guys are going to notice we'll become more organized. Today, we all over the place. But it's just because we want to give you the introduction, want to give you a feel for who we are, and just want to show you, like, yo, we can jump all around.
Actually, if we didn't do lives, we already would have been organized. Because literally, our main camera's been set the whole entire time.
That's true. The lives are what rocked us a little bit today, getting camera angles correct and making sure everything was set up right. But nonetheless, it's not the last time that we're going to go live, though.
No, I know, but
no, we're going to go live later on, but we just wanted it for this episode to get in touch with everybody, get everybody in tune with what's going on. I appreciate everybody that has commented, everybody that's viewed, everybody that has shared, showed love, liked the page, and supported so far. Thank you so much. Like, you guys have no idea how much that means to us. So we just ask to continue to support, and y'all ride with us on the journey, man. Like, this my brother right here. We gonna keep this going.
It's weird. You never thought you'd see a Mexican and Puerto Rican join together like that.
We're breaking cycles. We're breaking history, for real. I was raised like, yo, don't ever call me a Mexican. Don't ever in your life call me a Mexican. Nobody ever told me why. That was just like, yo, you Puerto Rican, you stay a proud Puerto Rican, you're not Mexican. And then I was like, oh, I'm not Mexican. I grew up thinking like that. And then, of course, while I took my extended vacation with the state, the Mexicans embraced me. The culture behind the walls for Latinos is it is so amazing. I hate watching racists tear themselves apart, but for once it felt good to, like, be around my people, because there were Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Salvadorians, I said Puerto Ricans already, Mexicans, man, there was everybody in there, Cubans, everybody, and they all stuck together. There was a way we looked out for each other, and I see that out on the streets too.
No, but it's like this in general, because like Hispanic community, we're all Hispanics. No matter what, like you said, no matter what Hispanic we are, we're still all Hispanics. I don't know why we're against each other for some reason. But I do understand sometimes though, like that's just, I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad that I'm Mexican, because every time somebody asks like, "What are you, Mexican?" I'm like, "Yeah, actually I am." But I have been there in places where because I got Guatemalan friends and Cuban friends and everything too, so. I get like they're asking because they see a Mexican like, oh, all y'all are Mexicans, and I see how people take offense to it, but I don't, because I actually am Mexican, so I really can't complain about it. But in general, I don't get why we're against each other. I mean, because in every race though, there's always bad people in every single race. It's not just a certain race. Like, I hate how like people like stereotype like black people for being immediately in gangs and stuff. I know a lot of very freaking like well spoken, like wealthy freaking black people around in the community and stuff. Especially like people assume stuff about white people and everything. I just don't like that in general. Or Hispanics, like mostly everybody judges Hispanics about being illegal or something. Not every Hispanic's illegal.
Here's my problem with stereotypes. Is we gotta stop giving life to the stereotypes too.
That is true.
Because while we're speaking about how much we hate it, we're guilty of it too. Like, I don't want to name specific uh situations because I don't want to come off as prejudiced or against nobody, but you have pulled up somewhere, seen a group of people, and automatically had a thought in your head at one point in life.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, but then like once I got older, that's when I was like younger. When I got older now, it's just in general. I like to get to know you before I judge you.
Facts. Facts.
I'm the same way. It's like I mean, because like even in general, like you've had that life, dude. Think about it. Like a lot of good people that I know are actually in gangs and stuff. A lot of good, like I got a lot of amazing people because everybody doesn't have the opportunities that everybody does.
Hey, some of the best people I met in my life that I'm still friends with today, I met at one point in my time behind the walls. Some of the best people,
Exactly. And
believe it or
same
not.
thing with me from my old neighborhood. Same way. I'm still like everybody who's still banging or whatever. That's on them. But I mean, still like I'll still mess with you, but I'm just not gonna get involved with your stuff. But I would still like be I'm like, hey, you wanna hang out? That's what's up. But I don't really associate my life with that anymore.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
I'm
right.
trying to, cause like from my own neighborhood, me like it's sort of some people look at me from my own neighborhood as a little bit of inspiration because I'm one of the people that made it out and actually didn't get into all that life like I was supposed to.
Yo, and oh man, I'm so glad you said that, right? People look at you, you said like inspiration. Like, oh, you made it out, like, oh man, he did it. They happy for you. I have the fucking opposite.
Really?
You know, you know my past,
Yeah.
you know everything I was involved in. I've got people that are like, oh, he think he better than us now. Oh, he done went soft. Why? Because I chose to raise my
I,
kids and to live a better life?
but you gotta think about you gotta think about it. You was in the game. I wasn't, so it's a little bit different. You was already in it, so you gotta think from their point of view. Is
You escaped it.
yeah,
You didn't get caught
I
up in
didn't get
it.
it
You
caught
was
up.
able to dodge it. I guess I can see
That
that. But it still bugs me sometimes though, cause
I,
like I'll run in, I'll go back home, back south where my parents are at, and I'll run into somebody at the gas station, and it's like it's always a different interaction. I have had the, hey man, you looking good. I'm proud of you. You know, but I've also gotten the, oh, you left here and now you don't even come back to visit us. You think you better, huh?
I mean, I mean, the, I mean, for a minute, yes, I did leave for a minute, but you got to think I was in just a bad spot over there, though. I mean, if you everybody knows if where I was from, everybody, it wasn't the best spot to be in. Like if you saw the things that I saw, you wouldn't want to really go back there either once you left. But I didn't want to leave there, but I was forced to leave there. But I'm glad that it's like God makes things like work out in certain ways. I'm glad it worked out that way for me to leave, because I had a whole better life up here.
It
Even though I don't got everything that I want, I'm still grateful for everything I have. Even though after everything I've been through, I'm still grateful and glad for everybody that's in my life and everything I have. Even though it's not much to me, it means a lot to me. And people don't understand that, but like people look at me from on there. But like I said, it was weird. I'm not gonna say a name, but my buddy, I ran into him. I haven't talked to him in years, and I ran into him when I was back in my own neighborhood one time, and it's just around that dark time that I was having, and he was talking about he was like as a kid he brought up a detail from a kid. He was like, in my relationship you helped me, and I was like, why? I haven't talked to you or been around you in like 8 years. He was like, he's like because you and your mom showed me a lot of love when I was a kid when I didn't really have anything. He was like, you still provided for me somewhat when my parents couldn't. Like that, you took me in, fed me, whatever, whenever pretty much anything y'all wanted, we got it for him. And then there's one thing that still sticks in my mind to this day is when he's like, when me and my girl get into a fight, we go play with Legos. And he was like, you did that for me. He's like, anytime I was upset or mad or whatever, you brought me to go play with Legos to help me calm me down or cheer me up. And that put a big smile on my face. It's like, it's weird from a childhood event, it helps you through life. And he's like, I'm proud of you for not getting involved in this life or anything else. He's like, you actually went and did something with yourself. Even though I'm not the person I want to be at the moment, I still did a little something with myself. And I'm not involved in it. I'm not in the streets or anything like that. So I'm actually just happy about that in general.
Damn, that's crazy. You just made me think about something like from my childhood that got me through childhood, and it's crazy. So you know, I'm a major Batman fan, right?
Oh, jeez.
No, no, no. It has nothing to do with him being the best. We're not gonna go there.
You'd be like, I'm
No.
Batman.
So like growing up, I was an only child till I was 8 years old, 9 years old when my sister was born. Before then, it was just me by myself. My parents were hardcore strict. They were so strict. Like if we went to birthday parties, all the kids are running around screaming, running amok. I couldn't do that. I had to behave. I wasn't allowed to do stuff like that. My parents were super tough. Like AB on a roll. You got a C? Why you got that C? What's up? But not like a concern, like a what you got going on. Parents were super tough. It was hard to live up to their standards. So
No, no, don't trust me. You know, I feel you on that.
the Batman movie came out with man, the guy that came back in the Flash. How did I forget his name? So horrible of a fan of me, but
That's crazy. But continue.
he that Batman movie came out and I was like, yo, who is this guy? Like I thought he was amazing. I was like, yo, that's my dude. So of course I started asking for action figures. At one point, I have 7 Batmans in my room. I got a Batmobile. I got a little thing that he flew on. I've got a city in my room with boxes, many little pieces of Legos that I got because my parents didn't buy me Legos, but I made my own like little Gotham City. And I would come home from school. I didn't I feared my parents. Didn't like talking to them like that. My parents were not bad parents. They were overly
Hard.
strict. They were hard, bro, and it was rough. Every Batman that I had a different voice in my head.
Oh man.
But I talked to him.
Okay, okay.
I had an
Well,
all red
I'm not gonna lie.
Batman.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm curious. I want to know the voices now.
Damn, bro, you gonna do that to me? I had an all red Batman, right? And he was like Australian, bro. Nah,
Okay.
I don't know, bro. I can't. What? No.
God, you brought it up. You got to now.
Oh man, I can't. I don't. What the fuck? Nah, bro. But anyways, I got the red Batman. He's
Nah,
Australian,
nah, nah. In the
and he
accent.
just. I'm like, yo, I went through this at school today, and he's like, you're a superhero. You can do this, and I was like, right. And then like I had like a,
Like the baby Roo, because you are the baby Roo now.
and of course I had seen Scarface, so I had a Batman with the Scarface accent, and he'll be like, Chico, Chico, it's okay. You put on your cape, and you go beat up the bad guys. We're gonna beat up the bad like. But I'm as funny as this comes off. This is how I'm interacting. But this is how I'm getting through my days. Because my parents are tough. It's hard to interact with them at times.
I mean, yeah, because like I've seen it actually a lot more often now. Is like honestly, if you really think about it, we really combine more in our friends than we do our parents. If you really think about it, because you gotta think it's sort of hard to tell your parents some stuff because of how they're gonna judge you. But if you tell your friends, it really doesn't really matter
Right.
because of your friends. You know they're gonna be there for you if they're really there for you. Or if you tell them something confidential, they're just gonna screw you over. It's one of the two
And
things.
yeah, and then being the only child, I had friends. We were a military family too though.
But you kept moving.
We kept moving, so it was like I didn't keep friends. I kept my Batmans. Like I lost a Batman and I remember my mama whooped my ass. I lost my mind. I couldn't find him. He was literally under a shoe. But I didn't move the shoes because normally my Batmans wouldn't have been over there. But I threw my shoes in the corner. Didn't check them. Bro, I tore the whole room apart. I'm crying. I'm mad. Like, where my mom was like, get that back. Like, my mama was mad. Like, what is wrong with this kid? My dad found him. My dad found him, then took him from me. Like, no, I'm gonna keep him. You need to learn your lesson for this. I was like, what are you teaching me? You just took my homie. Like those are dumb things that I went through. But those Batmans, bro, that's why I got them tatted on me.
That's what I never would have realized until now. And you gotta think that's a story I never even heard of until now, literally.
That's my love for Batman. It wasn't so much he's Batman. Yes, he's a good superhero. He makes good movies. He was just after watching the movie, I found my comfort with Batman. And it's like I guess my imagination created those.
I mean, you gotta think that as a kid, that like, there's things that like some people have not admit, but there's literally small things that's helped us through our days that we would never admit. Like me, honestly, it's gonna be weird, but like me and Mons was like watching The Price is Right, low key, back in the day. Yeah.
Bro, you know what my show was?
What?
Supermarket Shopper. Where they got the carts and they had to race and they would pull stuff. They had cards, little things that they would pull, and they had to fill up their shopping basket. I wonder what streaming app that's got to be locatable somewhere to watch.
I don't know, but I know Price is Right still on though. So. But I haven't watched that as a kid though, cause like it was weird. Like I remember the time.
It ain't the same guy no more either.
Yeah, it is. He's just skinny.
I thought.
No, you talking about Bob Barker?
Price is Right.
Yeah, but no.
Wasn't he on The Price is Right?
Yeah, but that was back in your day.
Oh.
Back in your day.
Golly, man.
Yeah. I told you, man. Like you a little old, bro.
You had Drew Carey?
Yeah.
He was your announcer for
Yeah.
Price is Right. God. Yeah, you just I just felt dust on my bones just now.
Yeah. I mean you do look a little dusty, but it's okay. I'm good. How you gonna take my thing from me? You can't do that. You don't even have a cookie.
I ate it.
I know. You weren't supposed to eat my cookie, but you literally did. I hope you choke on the next cookie.
That's hate.
It's not hate.
That's hate. That's so much hate.
You took my cookie. Literally
That's so
took my
much
cookie.
hate. You offered it to me.
Yeah.
Just like the government. Offer you some shit then want it back.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong, dude. You're really not wrong on that. I can't even lie, honestly. Jeez. Yeah, but next time you better ask for that cookie. Even though I offered, you still better ask for it though. But hey, can I have this cookie?
Bro, don't get aggressive with me. I'll go take a shit in your floor.
Hey, you better fucking wipe though.
I mean, I still gotta be a gentleman.
So you're just gonna wipe and just leave it there pretty much. So I'm hearing.
I'll set the little right on top of the pile.
If you do that, I'm gonna like make sure you can't like take off that heat shit on your car. I'm gonna make it 10 times worse on your car.
Talk about my car, bro. Now you're going personal.
You talking about taking a shit on my floor? It's already personal.
What if I said I was gonna take a shit on your truck?
Okay, I can wash it off.
You can wash the floor off.
Well, it depends on what floor you're talking about.
I'm not gonna do it on the carpet.
I was gonna say, I was like, I'm gonna teach you like a dog and just put your.
I'm a considerate asshole. I'm a considerate asshole. I'm gonna fuck you up, but we gonna do it in ways that can be corrected. You know what I'm saying?
I was because if you take like shit on the floor, like on the carpet, I'm gonna smack you and put your face in it at that point. Like I'm gonna be like, no, and then clean it. I'm like, well, you a human, so I'm like, clean it up. The dogs, you smack them, they're just gonna look at you like, that's it. With you, I can smack you and like clean it up.
I seen my parents do that one time. We had a little Pomeranian. Took a shit in the floor. My stepdad grabbed her, mushed her face in it, right? So, one day, I was at the house with my little sister. She was eating. She spit the food on the floor. Just put that little baby in it.
That's low-key fucked up.
I got caught. They didn't know what was going on. I tried to play it off like we was playing the game. I got my ass whooped that day, too.
I bet you did.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is...
Shout out my little sister, man. I
like,
love her to death.
He's like, let's expose you out here, so I'm going to have to shut you out now at this point.
Yeah, man, I was a rough older brother. I was a bad older brother, man. Like, now that we're adults, we get along good. We've been there for each other.
I mean, that's usually how that goes, though.
But growing up, when my sister popped on the scene, I was like, yo, take it back. I said, what is this?
Like,
take it back.
Like, ego.
Yeah, she came on. At first, I was excited. Oh, baby sister.
Yeah,
oh, I get to hold her. Then we get home.
Start crying. You're like, bro, this thing.
Shut that baby up.
But like,
then I was like, yo, my meal times start changing.
He was like, nah, this ain't it, bro.
Mom's tired all the time now. Dad come home, he be avoiding everybody because the baby done kept him up all night. I'm like, yo, take it back. That's the solution. None of us will be going, take it back.
Yeah, but you got to think though, if it's past 90 days without the receipt, you can't take it back.
She was 4 years old. She was 4 years old. I wrote to Santa what I wanted for Christmas was to take the baby back.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, because you know how every Christmas movie, like, literally it says, I want to be an only child, and then they regret it afterwards. You would have regretted it afterwards. You know that. You know that. You would have regretted it.
No comment.
Exactly. Yeah, I got your back. I never even met your sister, but I got her back at this point. Literally, I got her back. But I mean, you gotta think I have an older sister, but like you gotta think though, she's oh my gosh, she's around your age, well older than you.
For real?
Yeah, she's 39. Yeah.
Oh shit, she's hitting the big 4-0.
Yeah, I get a shit about it every time I see it too. Like, yeah, you getting old.
Hey, for my 40th birthday, give me all the shit possible.
I will. You're gonna be going through menopause. You're gonna need a cane. Dude, I'm gonna have you. I'm gonna have you the old man package, dude. I got you.
I can't stand you.
Literally, you're gonna be like on oxygen trying to do the podcast. Like, hold on. Okay, I'm good. That's gonna be you. Dang, somebody. See, look, you old, bro.
Got bored by your bullshit.
Nah, it's not that, bro. It's literally 10 o'clock and you already tired. That's how I know you old.
My bedtime is in about an hour and a half.
I bet it.
Unless I'm streaming or in the studio.
Or now the podcast. Literally the podcast now. It's crazy. You know it's weird though. Like now I understand what people say. Like I've heard from like other podcasts though too. How like it doesn't even feel like you're on camera or it doesn't feel like you're recording. It felt like we're just having a natural conversation. And now I exactly get what they mean now by this.
Yeah, because we have been talking now for an hour. Like it's 9:57.
Mm-hmm.
It's 10 o'clock. We started this roughly around what time? About
8:45.
8:45. We were supposed to start at 8:30, but technical difficulties. We wasn't ready.
I told you to get the damn bathroom. It took too damn long.
We'll be more prepared. It was no damn bathroom.
Whatever you want to say, bro. You seem like you're gonna be a woman at this point.
He was outside playing with his dog.
I thought he was gonna say something else. I was like, I'm glad he went with that one.
I was concerned. I pulled up. When I pulled up, I hear something.
We ain't talking about that.
I come out here, right?
We're not talking about that. He's still gonna keep going.
I walk into the front yard and I hear a bark, but obviously it sounds like a human saying bark. And when I look, this like bro's got a dog collar on, rolling around in the yard with his dog. Butt naked.
We weren't supposed to talk about that, but okay, since we can't take.
And I was concerned because he was like, "I'm bonding with my dog."
Yeah, because dogs ain't got clothes on.
How far you got to bond with your dog?
I wanted to feel how they feel. I'm being one with nature. It felt weird to pee on the ground though. I ain't gonna lie.
This man said I go to bed with the chickens.
Hey, look, it's like Mexico, dude. Now I know why people in Mexico can get up so early.
Oh my God, do you guys have the chickens at the break of dawn? Yes, roosters. Puerto Rico too.
The damn roosters, bro. You know a funny story about that? When I was a little kid and go to Mexico, right? When I first went as a kid, like back then, this when my grandma had live chickens all in her little yard area or whatever. I'd be like, "Abuelita, yo quieres comer?" She'd be like, "Go get your food." I like, what you mean by that? She's like, "You heard me. Go get your food." Bro, you got me out there for 30 minutes out there chasing a damn chicken in that damn yard. And you know what? Guess what I had for dinner that night?
Chicken.
Nah, shit.
Oh, because you didn't catch the chicken?
No, I'm playing. I caught that one.
I about to say, yeah, you don't get your card until you catch. See, for me, they had the pigs on my family's farm, right? Ooh. So my uncle is like, yo, that's the pig we're roasting. I'm 12. I don't want to kill no animal. I'm like, I don't want to kill that. He's still alive. He's like, do you feel that way when you're eating fried pork? No, not at all. They have this sword, but it's this thin. It's like a rod.
But it's really sharp.
Really, really sharp. So he's chasing it around. It's funny because they grease the pig up. They make this like a thing. Like you got to get him. So he gets in there. He's got his pig, big old black pig, running around. He takes one poke. Boom! That thing said, fell over. I was like, that's it? Just poke it? I think I can do this. I had to look like the biggest dumbass in Puerto Rican history. So I'm in there trying to get him. Mind you, I'm slipping on the oil they put on the pig, inside the pig pen. I'm trying to poke him. I keep hitting him. All you hear is he get louder. I couldn't get him, man. My cousin came in there and was like, give me that shit. Poked him again. He was like, man, get out of here.
Damn. I know.
And it was like my whole manhood got taken. They was like, oh, you can't kill a pig? Oh, you go sit over there. I was like, what?
And it's pretty much like you should just give him your balls at that point. Like literally grab my and like hand it to him.
Bro, some of my cousins used to mess with me, right? Because they're all dark skinned. They used to smack him. He'll turn red, right? One day I got a screwdriver and stabbed my cousin.
He said, "Now you can turn red with me."
Yeah, he got a retarded eye now, but like we still cool. I don't like talking to him because I don't know where he looking, but that's still my boy, man.
Oh, so it's
Still
like
my
like
boy.
one of those cross out, like one eye over here, one eye over there type thing.
He got a glass eyeball. He pop it out sometimes so we can sometimes we be playing pool.
Oh,
His eye, we use it.
it's so damn funny how you can be damn serious about this shit, but I know you're fucking around.
That's a true story.
Okay, I gotta see this glass eye then at this point. I want to see this glass eye.
You want to see what?
I want to see the glass.
You want
eye.
to see his glass eye?
Yeah. No, it's gonna.
Well, the last I heard, he was hiking up the Appalachian Mountains, so I don't know what happened to him. He said he wanted to travel the world and see the world from both eyes.
I see what you did there. I like that. I like that a lot. It's funny though how like I can't keep a serious. It's weird how like now I can't keep a serious face, but beforehand I could keep a serious face.
That's because I be bullshitting.
No, I think I know what it is because because every time I look at you now, you look like Bugs Bunny, and all I can think was
Bugs Bunny was a prized and cherished character in history. People love him,
okay.
so I look like him. That's fine. Wait till I get my teeth fixed, bitch.
Yeah, okay, SpongeBob, calm down.
God damn, bro. This bro has attacked. He has attacked me the whole pod. I haven't even been rude to him. Who's hearting the live over there?
We have no idea.
I wonder what the statistics are on the live right now.
I don't know. We'll find out when we get done.
We'll find out, yeah.
But no, honestly though, I appreciate everybody who's been in here with us though. Like honestly, like bringing this along for the first episode is like it's an achievement for us. Even though we did reschedule the first time because somebody had cold feet. Not gonna put any names out here, but we're here this time because it was his time of the month, so I had to let him get his little grace period in, and it just so happened to fall on the first time we are supposed to do the podcast. But now you're good now, right? You got a max pad in now, right? You good to go, right?
Nah, see, what happened was I went to Home Depot to get some wood from my birdhouses, and I caught COVID. Little Larry on aisle 16. He shook my hand, and he was real funny. He was acting real weird, and he didn't even give me the right wood.
Wait, who'd you say?
Little Larry on aisle 16.
You know him too?
Yeah.
Dude, that's my homie.
Nah, man, he gave me COVID.
He didn't give me COVID. He must not like you.
I mean, maybe he just took it out of his pocket. Was just like, hey, I don't know, but that's why we had to reschedule. I wasn't in the best health status at the moment.
Yeah,
I also am diabetic, so my diabeticals, they be tingling and stuff.
Regardless, you stay tingly for some reason.
How the fuck would you know that?
I don't know. You just seem like a tingly person. Like
I seem like a tingly person?
Yeah. Don't look at me like that.
You look like you sing Jingle Bells in the middle of July.
Yeah, bro. I mean, shit, why not? I don't know why when you said that, it immediately put me straight to the dirty version of Jingle Bells on YouTube. If I could play that on here, I so would, dude. Like,
I got suspended in 10th grade because on YouTube you could look up Frosty the Pervert.
Oh my gosh, dude. Like, look, that's just why, like, low key, like, if we're driving around during Christmas time, people hate me, bro. I would dead ass go see the Christmas lights. You know the gas lights over there in Fayetteville?
Playing the damn naughty ass Christmas music. How you gonna do that to all them little kids there, man?
Hey, you gotta think I got subs and everything. I wrote down all the windows. Dude, you know how many people like get embarrassed in the car? I'll play one song. I'll play one song each year just because I want everybody to enjoy the time though. But I got it. That's like a ritual with me.
I went to school and we had these little speakers, put batteries in them, cause my time we ain't had that Bluetooth shit. So it's connected to my.
You even had radios back then?
Yeah, we had radios. I had a CD player.
I thought you was gonna say a Walkman.
I had a Walkman when I was little.
I bet you did.
Talking about high school, motherfucker.
Hey, I got a question. What was your first cell phone? Or my bad, phone.
Man, that's an embarrassing story.
I want to know your first.
My stepdad worked for a contracting company on the
man.
military base, but he wasn't military. He was with the
I
contracting
swear, if you're gonna
company.
tell me Lil that brick phone, like I swear,
Bro, it was this big black thick ass. It wasn't
then-
a brick, but it was thick enough.
and then we had to like eat the whole.
Nah, it didn't have an antenna like that. It had a black and green screen. It was called a bro. It was the construction version of the Nextel Chirp.
Ooh,
Because it was, I forgot what the name of the phone was, but you could click the phone and it was like a walkie-talkie. Anybody that had that phone that was on your contacts, you could walkie-talkie
how
to.
would you program the contacts?
Whoever had the same phone, whoever had a phone with that company. I don't remember the name of it. It wasn't that track phone. It was something else, bro.
No, pause. No, because that made me just think of something.
But
else
my thing was, is he was like, you can communicate with your friends with this through any as long as they have that phone, you can walkie-talkie them. First of all, none of my friends had that. All my friends had the phone that looked like the Game Boy Advance, bro.
Oh yeah, no, but what's that?
With the slide-up keyboard.
No, the beeper. How the hell did them?
I ain't had no beeper.
Really?
No, I'm not that old.
Yes, you are.
I was a child when beepers were out, dog.
Exactly. Exactly.
Cell phones came out by the time I was a certain age. Like, beepers were played out by the time I was old enough to operate those kind of things.
I always wondered how beepers work. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know either, because, like, I never got that. How did y'all have beepers but didn't have cell phones? And payphone. You had to go to a payphone. I saw a payphone the other day. And I was,
brought back memories.
I was like, damn, well, I remember I used to go to the payphones and call my mama collect when I was in Puerto Rico.
I was like, cause I remember like, yeah, cause I forgot like, payphones are really like played out at this point, honestly.
And Carlos said he had a beeper.
Hey, ask him how the beeper work then. How does the beeper work? I'm curious. Like, cause I found one of my mom's old stuff. Like when I used to live in my old.
You turned it back on. You tried to use it.
It's like took a little battery. I tried to play with it. I was like, I mean, you only got like 3 buttons.
I remember the first time I saw a beeper. We had a pimp named Juju. And Juju was always on the corner. And he had these 3 ugly ass little girls. And I remember he'd be on the corner and the girls would just be like, you know, trying to do their job or whatever. He's standing there on the corner. His little beeper go off and he'd be like, we got to go.
Pause. The real question, why was he in that corner though?
It was right across the street from my house.
Mm-hmm.
I could see the shit from
Very
my front door.
Ain't it?
His beeper would go off though. He'd be like, someone's paging Juju. And then he'll walk over to the little payphone across the street, put his little quarter in and make his little phone call. Somebody come and scoop him up. A pimp named Juju.
Like Juju on that beat?
I didn't think about that.
Exactly. Very convenient. But I feel like there's another reason why you knew that beat was going off though. And you just don't want to tell us. Did he explain?
Nah, that's somebody else.
Oh.
They shared the podcast and sent it to me. Like, thank you for the share. Thank you for the sharing my podcast to me. That was amazing. I'm really appreciative of that. But, ladies and gentlemen, episode numero uno is coming to a close. I said it. I have enjoyed this.
Yeah, honestly, me too. Not gonna lie.
I hope everyone that tuned in on the lives, because I know once we upload this clip, you guys really won't have the live interactions. But to the ones that were a part of the live, to the people that commented, to the people that shared, to the people that tuned in, I appreciate all of you, for real.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. This was a tip. This isn't even the tip of the iceberg, as they say. Like, this is
like pretty much like a mainstream like test run.
right.
But not even really a test run. Like, this is our first episode for sure, but it was just getting comfortable with everybody else. And like next time, like I said, everything's gonna be set up better. So like if we do go live again, everything's gonna be set up correctly, so we can actually everybody can hear us from every platform. At this point, like I said, it's gonna be a lot better next time. But for our first episode, not gonna lie, I think it went pretty well.
I think we did good. I think it's went well. I've had a good time. I've enjoyed the conversation. I appreciate the conversation with you, brother.
Yeah, same as you.
Appreciate everybody that has interacted. Like I said, on the lives. Apologize for the audio. That is something that will come with time. This video will be on our YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is Bean Dip Podcast, spelled exactly like that. BEANDIP Slow that down, rewind it back, flip it, and reverse
I
it.
really thought you was finna mess up that spelling for a second. I was gonna say, how the hell you finna mess up the own damn
No, I
spelling?
practiced this for 2 hours in the mirror, bro. Like I got.
He's over here just like, Bean Dip Podcast, Bean Dip Podcast.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. But we will have clips of the podcast also released on TikTok, on Shorts, on YouTube. Stay tuned to the Facebook page as well, where we will also be releasing content. And we thank you guys so much for being a part of this. We have fun with you. We will be dropping the date for the next episode, which, as fun as this was, it will be soon. We're not going to leave y'all hanging. We will come with more organized topics to touch.
I mean, it was pretty organized. I mean, but like I told you beforehand, literally the subjects were just gonna just bleed out, and then we was gonna just. I told you just make our own subjects as we go, literally, and it's exactly what happened. We just got from topic to topic, and we didn't even touch a few topics that we wanted to talk about tonight because we didn't realize how long we were talking for.
Yeah, we definitely went, and we talked a lot, but that's what this is about.
Yeah.
So we hope y'all enjoyed it. This is Flako.
This is Leo.
We're the Bean Dip Podcast.
Yeah, I'm Bean.
I'm Dip. So y'all already know. For all my dip heads, stay tuned. For all the beaners,
stay tuned.
Y'all already know, man. So we appreciate y'all. Yeah. Salute. Good night. Make it home safe to your families.
Enjoy the rest of y'all's night.
We definitely will.
Technically, it really depends on when they're going to be watching this.
Right. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your night.
Good morning.
However, whenever you see this, we hope that you enjoy your day.
If you're on the toilet, if you're if you're in a bad mood, put on the Bean Dip Podcast.
Exactly. You just got ran out of a house because you were sleeping with somebody's spouse. Tune into the Bean Dip Podcast. Just got out of jail. Put on the Bean Dip Podcast.
You just find out you're going to prison. Put on the Bean Dip Podcast before you go.
Right.
They don't tell when the next time you're going to see it.
Right. Baby mama and your side chick pregnant. Bean Dip.
You just find out. On top of that, you get a girl pregnant. You wait 9 months later. You figure it out. You're white. You figure out the baby black. Put on the Bean Dip Podcast while you get mad.
Exactly.
Like, come on now. We'll cheer you up.
Yep.
Way. We'll make you laugh something.
That's what we're here for. We're here for you. Y'all here for us. And like I said, salute. Bean Dip Podcast. Episode numero uno.
Officially over. Yeah, that's crazy.